Hey guys, Phillip here. It's V-Day. That's right, Victory Day. Now I know what you're thinking. My hair looks great. Number 2. Hey Phillip, isn't it Valentine's Day? That doesn't mean Victory Day. And just a couple things real quick. 1, yeah, my hair does look great. And 2, you don't know what day I film this. You can't tell me it's Valentine's Day. This could be any day. This could be February.
Hey, happy Valentine's Day, you single fuck.
Okay, yeah, maybe it is Valentine's Day. That's really not a big deal, you know? It doesn't matter. Because you know what? Today is the day that I'm gonna celebrate me. I'm gonna show you what my life is all about and why it's so intense and crazy and a lot of fun. And the only way I could do that is with this GoPro. So are you ready? Are you guys ready to go on an adventure with me? Let's do it.
Drop it.
That's unsanitary. I'm not eating that. Good. How do you want them cut? Just give me like a little piece. Like what do you want? Just long ways.
Let's cut his feet off.
Dumb as fuck.
Get some friends, get something to do, find a hobby, find something to do, because we don't want you here. You're dirty, clean up your act. If you're gonna clean anything, clean up your fucking act. Because at the end of the day, we're moving in with Brian next year. Because you wear that stupid fucking GoPro all the time. We're sick of it. We're sick of it. We live private lives. We're private people. And I have to deal with a text every night from my mom that says, "Why are you living with that piece of shit?" And I said, "Mom, I don't fucking know. I don't know what I did. I don't know what I did to fucking deserve this." And now my mom thinks I'm a mistake. My dad thinks I'm a mistake because I lived with you. GoPro. Give it a rest.
Drop it. Take it. Check this out.
Now watch this. Just that my plate is in there.
Check this out. Drop it.
Single life, bear. Right? Down the hatch. What's good?
Hey man, Bear's got a date. Yeah, I just.
Oh, it's it.
Yeah.
Oh, fuck
Fuck you, Bear! Fuck you!
GoPro Intense Life! GoPro Intense Life! Watch me! Oh! GoPro! Fuck you, Bear! Oh, fuck off!
Thank you guys. Welcome to Purchase Late Night. I'm Serafina. Awesome. Oh, thank you. Awesome. So we're just getting back into the swing of things after our semester break, and we all did some pretty exciting stuff. I became an astronaut. Will went to military school, and Phillip modeled on a runway in France. One of those actually happened. Take a look. It's not. Oh, okay. Anyway, we had our fun. So, a Disney Wonder cruise ship heading towards the Grand Cayman Islands picked up 11 Cuban migrants this past Sunday. On board, the migrants told passengers, "Look at me. Look at me. I am the princess now." The scheduled Valentine's Day mating session between... Yeah, you're running behind on the cue cards, Sam. Thank you. We'll start over. The scheduled Valentine's Day mating session between two octopuses at the Seattle Aquarium was canceled due to the fears that the male octopus would eat the female instead. I know, right? I wish human males were more into eating the puss. Anyway. The band No Doubt is getting back together without lead singer Gwen Stefani. Is that a bad idea? Yes. That's a bad idea. Get it? No doubt. Okay, anyway. The Met Opera has decided to stop using blackface in their production of Othello. But don't worry, all of you rich white people. They said that the white actor playing Othello will rap all of his songs so that you still know that he's black. All right. Chipotle released free burrito coupons after reopening various closed locations due to an alleged outbreak of the E. coli virus. I guess it just goes to show that people will eat shit as long as it's free. Oh, wow, really? It was a poop joke. All right. We have a great show for you tonight, ladies and gentlemen. Ashes to Ashes, the senior project, is going to come on and talk to us a little bit. Ari Zizzo is our musical guest. And we're going to take a quick commercial break. We'll be right back. Thank you. Welcome back, everyone. So something that Hollywood has done a lot of in the past decade is make sequels to old movies that we loved when we were younger. Oftentimes, these sequels come years or even decades after the first, as is the case with the new Zoolander movie. Well, ladies and gentlemen, have we got a treat for you? Please welcome from Zoolander 2, Owen Wilson. Welcome to our show.
Wow.
Do you like our set?
Like it? I love it. I mean, this place is unbelievable. Wow.
Well, I'm glad you like it, Mr. Wilson.
Mr. Wilson? That makes me sound ancient. What do I look like? Some kind of Neanderthal rubbing two sticks together trying to start a fire? Am I looking like I'm about to throw your tea into a harbor, Serafina? Come on, call me Owen.
Oh, wow. Owen Wilson just said my name.
Wow is right, Sarah. I mean, look, you got your little talk show desk, your little blue curtains. This couch is a little stiff, but I gotta say, I feel right at home.
You have your home has a TV studio in it?
Wow, Serafina with the flirtatious banter. Say, you're a quick one, aren't you? Kind of this cute, saucy, adventurous type with a fire in your belly and a twinkle in your eye. I gotta tell you, I dig that.
Please, I'm not any of that, Owen. We make do with what we have here.
Come on, why you gotta be so negative? I mean, look at these cameras. If I didn't know any better, I'd say they were actually recording.
Oh, we are. This is a real show. We put it on YouTube.
What? Come on! I'm gonna be online, swimming around the interwebs with double rainbow and chocolate rain? I mean, come on! That's really unbelievable.
It's nothing special, but I'm glad you think so. I kind of thought you understood that when you agreed to come on, though.
Honestly, I didn't. Here I thought I was just coming on this little campus TV program, you know, help draw an audience, great looking audience, by the way. And here I am just completely blown away by the level of professionality. Did I just say professionality? Look at me. I'm jumbling up my words like a Miss Universe contestant with a mouthful of peanut butter. I meant professionalism. I'm blown away by your level of professionalism. I mean, wow, wait until Ben and Vince hear about this.
Ben and Vince? You mean Ben Stiller and Vince Vaughn?
Oh, sure, the whole crew. Sometimes we throw Will Ferrell into the mix. You've seen our movies.
Of course. You know, this is actually a great segue because something so great about Zoolander is the colorful characters. If we pull up some images, will you tell us about each character?
Sure, I'd love to. What are we waiting for?
Okay, let's see.
Okay, yeah, so there's my character, Hansel. I mean, that guy's a total wacko. Really fun to play. And there's Ben as Derek Zoolander. Yeah, we both play male models in the film.
Awesome. I think this next one is like a new model, right?
Oh, yeah. There's Phil, yeah. I gotta say, I spent a couple days on set with this guy, and let me tell you, this guy's crazier than a road lizard.
Awesome. Well, thank you, Owen. I think we have a clip from Zoolander 2. Let's roll it.
Wow.
I'm out of fashion. I lost the fire. You're Derek Zoolander. I stopped a Chinese clothing store with a look. Flash me that beautiful Magnum. Wait, no, Magnum now! Oh, you have this! Oh, maybe we could try a washcloth.
Owen, that looks really funny.
You're telling me, when we filmed that scene, we didn't even use stunt doubles. I was really ripping those things at Ben. I mean, really ripping them. He was all, ow, ow. But you know what? He rubbed some dirt on it, and we finished the scene, because in show business, they say, the show must continue.
Yeah, something like that. Well, I can't wait to see it this weekend.
Neither can I. Hey, you know what? Here's kind of a wild idea. What do you say you and me save a little gas, we go together? I'm so excited. We'll be sitting there eating our little popcorn like two little popcorn squirrels and firing off movie trivia answers like some kind of cinema Alex Trebek's.
Yeah, Zoolander 2 is out in theaters near you. Owen Wilson, everybody.
Wow.
Thank you, guys. Welcome back. We're here with some of the cast and crew of the senior project, Ashes to Ashes. Awesome. Do you guys want to introduce yourselves? Tell everyone what you do on the production?
Yeah, my name is Jane Cody, and I play Rebecca, and it's my senior project.
I'm Mike Murray. I play Devlin. It's her senior project.
Alyssa Keller. I am the director of Jane's senior project.
So, do you just want to talk to us a little bit about what the show is about?
Sure. Yeah, the show is about a married couple who they kind of talk about some of their traumas that they've been through in their life, and the show's kind of about how you make a marriage last over a long period of time and how you conquer the things that you encounter.
Cool. Is it like a very small cast?
Yeah, it's just us two,
Oh, wow.
and it's a short play too. It's only 45 minutes.
Awesome.
Yeah.
So it's like it's about relationships, pretty much.
Yeah, it's about relationships.
Cool. So I understand that there's a lot of physicality on set.
Yeah, there is.
A lot of
Yeah, there's a lot of physicality.
A lot of choking.
We
I'm not kidding either. Just saying.
we have a safety word.
Safety words.
A safety word, and
Yes.
that's just in case something feels a little bit uncomfortable. And the safety word is key lime pie. Just key lime pie.
Yeah.
And so when we were first establishing the safety word, the director, Alyssa Keller, pretended to suck a dick and somehow managed to like gurgle the words key lime pie as she was pretending to suck dick. It was the most impressive thing I've ever seen. Like, I couldn't even recreate it.
So really just impressive cast all around.
Like literally, from like the actors to the director, it's just like.
That's fantastic.
Really stellar.
Awesome. Well, thank you guys. So the show goes up February 25th, 26th, and 27th. It's actually in the underground. Most senior projects are in the humanities, but they're in the underground, and you can see that at 7:30 and 2:30 on the 26th.
27th.
27th.
Yeah.
All right. Well, thank you guys so much for
Thank
coming.
you.
Thanks, guys.
Welcome back. Tonight we're going to talk about the Oscars, where bad decisions are a tradition at this point. We all know the story. The 88th Academy Awards will air on February 28th, and for the second year in a row, there are no black nominees in any of the lead or supporting acting categories. In a place like Purchase College, we're stuck in a bit of a crossroads, right? A vast majority of us here are artists and want to support the industry that we hope to someday be a part of. Plus, this is a huge social injustice and highlights the inequality of the industry and our culture as a whole, all that. But what's really outrageous, though, is that all of this Oscars So White business just overshadows the fact that the Nickelodeon Kids' Choice Awards have been snubbing pink actors for years. As terrible as it is that this has happened yet again, maybe in some ways it's actually beneficial. After all, it's forced us here at Purchase Late Night to look into the Academy Awards' poor history of representation. In 88 years of the Oscars, there have been 65 nominations given out to African Americans. Almost a tenth of those nominations going to my man. Only 15 of those 65 nominations were wins, and over a tenth of those wins went to my man. And get this, in 88 years, there are only 10 instances in which 2 black actors or actresses were nominated in the same category, and there has never been a year in which 3 have been nominated in the same category. To put this in perspective, we typed out every black actor and actress to have won an Academy Award into a tweet, and in the entire history of the Oscars, this tweet only went 60 characters over the limit. And that's no thanks to my spell check, always trying to correct Lupita Nyong'o to something much larger. I don't know why that's on my phone. There are plenty of African Americans who deserved nods this year and failed to get them. One wildly popular film was Straight Outta Compton, the rise to fame story of a popular meme amongst 8th graders. Straight Outta Compton had everything. An exciting young cast, a gripping plot that mirrored real-life events, important social commentary, and like The Revenant, it even showcased a bear attack. I know the real Suge Knight isn't alive anymore, but if I'm found dead in the morning after that bear joke, don't think twice, it was Suge Knight. Another film that drew attention was Creed, a reimagining of the Rocky franchise that centers around Apollo Creed's son, Adonis, played by Michael B. Jordan. Jordan was snubbed for a nomination, as was Creed director Ryan Coogler. In fact, the only person involved in the film to get a nomination was Sylvester Stallone as Rocky Balboa for Best Supporting Actor. Academy Awards, what are you doing? You don't play a piano and only use the white keys. You don't go to a Batman movie just to watch Bruce Wayne out of the suit. You don't see an Oreo and only eat the cream. Okay, you do that. But Oreos, come on, that's on you guys. Why is the white part of the cookie so much more delicious? Look, I'm from Philadelphia, so Sylvester Stallone as Rocky can do no wrong. I don't know if you've ever seen the end of the first movie. The Philadelphia crowd goes fucking nuts and Rocky doesn't even win. I still go nuts when I see that scene, and I know it's not real. And Sylvester Stallone was getting Oscar buzz before the nominations were even announced, so to say he doesn't deserve it isn't exactly an option, but what is an option is looking at how Stallone reacted. When the nominations were revealed, Stallone contacted Ryan Coogler and told him he didn't want to attend the awards because of how much he believed Coogler and Jordan were both snubbed. In fact, it's only because of Coogler telling Stallone to go and represent the film that that Stallone will be there. That and the fact that Rock never backs down from a challenge. Do your Rock.
One more round. Go!
That a boy. In all, entire films showcasing primarily black actors were snubbed, including Compton, Creed, and Beasts of No Nation, which in the best film category is a particular slap in the face, because between the years 2009 and 2013, there were at least 9 films nominated, and this year there's only 8. The Academy could have thrown these films into the mix, and they actively decided not to. That's like playing with 8 golden retriever puppies. and someone offers you 3 additional black lab puppies and you're like, nah, I'm good. Sure, you got plenty of good puppies, but you're not going to say no to more puppies, especially when those other puppies were some of the best goddamn movies of the year. Other snubs include Will Smith for Concussion, and Idris Elba for Beasts. And we've all heard about the boycott that has been underway, led by celebrities such as Jada Pinkett Smith, Spike Lee, and of course, Snoop Dogg. Not everyone is on the exact same page, though. In fact, Whoopi Goldberg came forward a few weeks ago and said, I won once, so it can't be that racist. Honestly, we should all listen to Whoopi. After all, she doesn't just have an Oscar, she has an EGOT. And for those who don't know, EGOT stands for Emmy, Grammy, Oscar, and I'm assuming Totino's Pizza Rolls. You laugh, but those rolls come in handy for the annual award show parties that Whoopi hosts at her house, you know, now that she's no longer considered for any of these awards. Be serious, Whoopi. Hey, play with fire. Be serious, Whoopi. The Academy saw your last name and said, Oi, Goldberg, we should give it to this nice Jewish guy. And when they locked you in as winner, they all chanted, Whoopi, Goldberg! In Whoopi's defense, she did go on to make a pretty great point. Although there were a handful of great black individuals who were in films this year, there should have been way more than just a handful. Part of the problem lies with the Academy, but a majority of it lies in Hollywood casting, where people of color are hardly represented in parts that are not written for them. Just take a look at these past Oscar actress winners. A psychic, 2 abusive mothers, 2 maids, and a slave. Guys, that sucks. Seeing this caused me to construct a list of things that we as artists need to make sure we keep in mind as we enter the world after art school. 1. Writers. Write parts for all ethnicities. 2. Casting directors. Cast people of color for parts that do not have a specific and good reason as to why the character needs to be white. 3. Writers again. Write parts that are not stereotypes ultimately insulting the race more than they celebrate the race. And 4. Actors and actresses of color. Never be discouraged. The Academy is made up of a surplus of old white men, and if there's one activity that all old people tend to do, it's dying. Things are going to get better. We are extremely privileged to learn in an environment in which a majority of us share the same views on this topic. It will not always be this way. Do your best to educate others in a way that is effective, but also non-aggressive. The more you are seemingly attacking someone's beliefs, however ignorant, the less receptive they will be to what you're trying to explain. And there are plenty of people out there who just don't really get it. I'm sorry, while we're talking about Hollywood, let me just throw this at you. Why are we remaking all these movies with women in them? I mean, I understand that it's great for that women are getting more prominent movie roles, but the way to fix sexism in Hollywood is not to say, oh, let's take this movie made exclusively for male actors in the first place, and let's give girls a try. You write some goddamn original content so that women can kill it in the first place, you morons. I'm sorry, next time. And why is there a Best Actor and Best Actress category? Is that not a little insulting? Think about it. Is that not like if there were a black and white category? On one hand, it ensures that women get nominations every year, but that also wouldn't be a problem if good roles were consistently written for women. Then we could turn the categories from Best Actor or Actress to Best Performance and shave off a couple of minutes from this long-ass award show that nobody ends up liking in the first place. Cool it, Will. Next time. Sorry, guys. Sometimes it's just like, it seems like there's so much more ignorance in the world than there actually is, you know?
Welcome back for some final thoughts tonight. First it was hands up, don't shoot. Then it was burning down buildings and looting drugstores, all the way to Oscars So White. And now even the Super Bowl halftime show has become a way to politicize and advance the notion that Black lives matter more.
Next time. Next time. You know what? Fuck it. I don't even know where to begin. That was Tomi Lahren, and her and I have something in common. We're both white people who pretend to be reporters sometimes. What about Oscars So White and Hands Up Don't Shoot makes you think people are saying Black Lives Matter more? One is saying, hey, all these actors are white guys, what's up with that? And the other one is saying, hey man, don't shoot me because I'm black. If Black Lives mattered more, then those things wouldn't exist. But no, please continue.
Beyonce, really? What is the political message here? What is it they are trying to convey here? A salute to what? A group that used violence and intimidation to advance not racial equality but an overthrow of white domination? The Black Panthers, for those who don't know, were critical of Martin Luther King's non-violent civil rights movement. They didn't believe in change through peace. They promoted violence instead. So congratulations, Beyonce. You made your statement. You should be proud of yourself.
Okay, first of all, take it down a notch. You can't yell the words non-violent at somebody and expect it to stick. Beyonce was dancing. She's a professional dancer. Secondly, I'm not even a huge Beyonce fan, and no one talks to Beyonce that way. And third, I actually do agree with the violence thing. Anyone who watched the halftime show knows that it was all one giant message of violence right to the very last image. Keep it coming.
Beyonce didn't reference the Black Panthers to bring about some kind of positive change. She did it to get attention.
No, that's what you're doing. Do you know who you're talking about? People call her Queen Bee. Attention is the last thing she needs. Beyonce Knowles gets more attention than Elizabeth Alexandra Mary. And Beyonce gets so much more attention than Elizabeth Alexandra Mary that you didn't even recognize it, but that's not Elizabeth Alexandra Mary. This is. Beyonce gets more attention than her, and she's an actual queen. And judging by this picture, apparently a Sith Lord. Speaking of Sith, Tommy?
The Super Bowl, the most watched event on television. A game that brings Americans of every color, background, and political party together. A game where black fans cheer next to white fans. A game where teammates work together as one regardless of race. A celebration of diversity rooted in a common bond. But forget that. These privileged Hollywood entertainment types are really something.
Okay, calm down. My shirt and tie combo is more of a celebration of diversity than the Super Bowl, okay? We're talking about the Super Bowl. Just 2 weeks ago, there was an issue with the media calling quarterback Cam Newton a thug for excessively celebrating this season, something that's never been a problem for white quarterbacks. And here's the thing. Cam Newton had 45 touchdowns this season. Purchase people, I'm sorry if this is a little confusing. 45 touchdowns is like, it's like getting 45 solos. You'd be celebrating too. And I hate the argument that race doesn't have a place in football. You know who you should try telling that to? My man. Oh God, she's still going.
Guess what, Beyonce? White people like your music too. White people buy your songs on iTunes, memorize your lyrics, and admire your talent and beauty. Little white girls want to be like you just as little black girls do. But instead of recognizing that, you would rather perpetuate the great battle of the races.
Yeah, Beyonce's perpetuating the battle of the races. You're telling Beyonce that white people like her. Did you even watch the performance? She did it with longtime friend Chris Martin, lead singer of Coldplay and therefore nominee for the Whitest Person Alive award. Yet another award void of black nominees, by the way. Also on that list of nominees is the Fox and Friends news crew, seen here with former NYC Mayor Rudy Giuliani.
Beyonce got a police escort there, and then she gives a salute to the Black Lives Matter movement. Dre McKesson tweeted out, #Formation, shout-outs to Malcolm X and MJ were excellent. It was a nod to 1966 founding of the Black Panther Party. What did you think of that?
I think it's outrageous. The halftime show, I thought it was ridiculous anyway. I don't know what the heck it was. A bunch of people like bouncing around and doing strange things. And I thought it was really outrageous that she used it as a platform to attack police officers who are the people who protect her and protect us and keep us alive. And what we should be doing in the African American community and all communities is build up respect for police officers.
Let me start with this. Bouncing around? Does Giuliani not know what dancing is? Is this the first he's heard of it? And here's the thing. It's possible to get a police escort and still make a statement in support of the Black Lives Matter movement. Why do people assume that Black Lives Matter is an attack on police rather than trying to understand what it truly is? A defense against shooting and unfair treatment. Protesters aren't saying that we shouldn't have police. They're not saying that a system in place to protect citizens is a bad thing. In fact, they're saying, those guns we give you to protect us, yeah, it'd be great if we could trust you not to shoot us with those. Thanks. Now that being said, Giuliani was our mayor, so he does deserve a certain level of respect.
You know, you're really beautiful. And a woman that looks like that has to have her own special scent.
Oh, thank you. Maybe you could tell me what you think of this scent.
I like that.
This may be the best of all. Oh, you dirty boy, you. Oh, oh. Donald, I thought you were a gentleman.
You can't say I didn't try.
What the fuck was that? God damn it. Oh my god, I don't want to live in this country anymore. I don't. I can't believe I'm actually saying this, but let's go back to Tommy, see if she can't wrap things up here. What do you have to say to Beyonce this time, Tommy?
Good for you. You made headlines. You, just like President Obama, Jada Pinkett Smith, Al Sharpton, and so many others, just can't let America heal. Keep ripping off the historical Band-Aid.
Interesting metaphor, Tommy. Comparing racism to some kind of flesh wound in the body of American history. Well, I like that. Here's the thing, though. I'm pretty sure Beyonce's musical performance doesn't hurt or heal anything. But you know what I'm pretty sure does hurt a flesh wound? Taking a gun and shooting it 1 or 2 or 16 times. And to borrow words from white Beyonce, historical Band-Aids don't fix bullet holes. Oscars so white and Black Lives Matter. Whichever the case may be, can we all stop pretending like protesting and activism is a new thing in America? Conservatives love to quote the Constitution, but when it comes to things like this, they magically forget that America was born because we didn't like what was happening, so we demanded change. And when we didn't get it, the Founding Fathers started a revolution. Just as the colonies were underdogs then, African Americans are tired of still being the underdogs now. And if there's one thing we can draw from all of this, it's that what we need to do is keep fighting. Because if there's one thing I've learned over the years,
Yo, Adrian! Adrian!
the underdog eventually wins. We'll be right back.
Hope you like it.
was Mr. Brightside by the Killers. I'm gonna do my own little like cover of it. I spilled water on my hand. That's good. All right, here we go. Coming out of my cage and I've been doing just fine. Gotta be down because we want it all. Started out with a kiss, how did it end up like this? It was only a kiss, it was only a kiss. Now I'm falling asleep and she's calling a cab while he's having a smoke. And she's taking a drag, now they're going to bed. And my stomach is sick, it's all in my head. But she's touching his chest. Now he takes off her dress. Now let me go. I just can't look, it's killing me and taking control. Jealousy turning saints into the sea, swimming through sick lullabies, choking on your alibis. But it's just the price I pay. Destiny has called me. Open up my eager eyes, 'cause I missed him Brightside. I've been doing just fine. Gotta be down because I want it all. Started out with a kiss, how did it end up like this? It was only a kiss, it was only a kiss. And now I'm falling asleep and she's calling a cab while he's having a smoke. And she's taking a drag, now they're going to bed. My stomach is sick, it's all in my head. But she's touching his chest. And now he takes off her dress. Now let me go. I just can't look, it's killing me and taking control. Jealousy turning saints into the sea, swimming through sick lullabies, choking on your alibis. But it's just the price I pay. Destiny is calling me. Open up my eager eyes, 'cause I missed a bright side. Bright side. I never Thank you so much.
Awesome. So Ari, where do we go if we want to hear more?
Nowhere.
Nowhere.
No.
Oh. Okay.
I have an EP on iTunes, Spotify, and SoundCloud, and then I got a bunch of stuff up on YouTube.
Awesome.
If you guys like what you hear.
Awesome. What's your EP called?
It's called Somehow.
All right, cool.
Yeah.
Make sure to check Ari out. But that's our show. Thank you guys so much for coming.
Thank you guys so much.
You guys can like us on Facebook, follow us on Twitter, Instagram, Snapchat, Tumblr, all of that stuff.
Hell yeah.
We'll be back next week. See you later.